Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NVCN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've been doing this analysis on a very routine basis, including yesterday, so that's where the green and red line annotations are coming from. And for a while, the bulls were doing a good job going sideways, trying to stabilize. However, today, the bears pretty much crushed that. As you can see, that opening 30 minutes, not only did the price break down through that level of support, biggest volume the chart has had for quite a while in that 30-minute period right there. So, yeah, the bears won out, and now the price is sitting down even lower than what it was, which brings about our first update, which comes from a foundational rule in charting stating when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So for those of you that have been watching the past videos, I've been talking about slightly above 5 cents as that level of support, but now that the price is broken below it, I'm going to go ahead and call that the level of resistance. In fact, just to make it easier, I'm going to move that down to right there at 5 cents. So a nickel is going to be that near-term level of resistance in the event that there's any sort of bounce. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of that line up there. Yeah, it pertains. It's just not relevant right now, and I don't want to have lines all over the place and risk causing clutter and confusion. In the event the price can somehow go on a continued move, and I'll explain what I mean by continued move here in a second, and break up through the 5 cent mark, the next key level of resistance to keep an eye on is going to be that 50-period simple moving average. One step at a time, though. Bulls first have to cross through 5 cents. What do I mean by continued move? Well, you got to give credit where credit's due, and there's no doubt about it. During that final 30 minutes, which you can see right here, a very nice green candle formed. Now, is this the start of something bigger? Your guess is as good as mine, but in the event it is the start of something bigger, a true kind of test of the strength is, first, can it get up to the 5 cent mark right there? And then second, if the price can get up there, how is it going to react? I mean, if the price goes up to there, continues on up, and then just gets rejected and falls back down, well then of course this movement here didn't really actually mean anything. However, if the price gets up there, blasts through that level, well then hey, yeah, this is the start of something bigger. So is the final 30 minutes, is this some sort of kind of signal that maybe a big move is coming? Yeah, you're not illogical to say that. Now, does this guarantee that a big move's coming? If only trading was that easy, but at least it's logical at this point in time to question that. For example, anytime here, if you were saying, is a big move coming, a big move, it would make no sense to think that when you had those small little candles here. But at least with the green candle here, it begins to make sense to at least question if this is the start of something bigger or not. So only time will tell in regard to that. But if this move continues, a great strength gauge of the move is going to be how does the price react around 5 cents. So we shall see what happens tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.